Now, for this sort of investment, you'll feel sick every morning and have continual bad breath. But with the 10-year plan, a $5,000 investment, permanent lung damage can be practically guaranteed. Your heart and arteries will be clogging, and all in all, you can look forward to a painful and early death. And while your family is still young.
Quit for HCF life cover. Special low rates for non-smokers. Call 292911.
The human lung is like a sponge. A sponge designed to soak up air. But some people use it to soak up smoke. If the average smoker could collect and wring out what goes into his lungs over a year, he'd find this much cancer-producing tar. It's enough to make you sick. Very sick.
They never told me when I started I was signing up for life. It took me 15 years to realize, then it cut me like a knife.
Giving in so easy, giving up is tough. But all my friends have made it. I've had enough.
I'm tired of being chained. It's time I packed it in. This time I'll see it through. This time I'm gonna win. This time I'll see it through. This time I won't give in. This time I'll see it through. I've had enough. They never told me when I started giving up so tough. Oh, but it's time I was tougher. I've had enough. I'm tired of being chained. It's time I packed it in. This time I'll see it through. I've had enough.
bottom.
Darling.
I knew it was you.
If a man smokes 20 cigarettes a day, he has a 1 in 4 chance of dying prematurely, and not just by a year or two. On average, smoking victims lose 10 to 15 years of their lives.
What's that you're reading, Cat? Tell her.
If you won't give up smoking for yourself, do it for your kids.
Want to stand out from the crowd without having to smoke? Then Stub is the thing. Hundreds of dead ends go into each bottle for that unique aroma of stale cigarettes. One splash and you'll smell like a 20-a-day man. Remember, when you smell of Stub, you'll never have problems with girls again.
Stop, don't you green and succeed.
Mysterious, enchanting. What is it about her? How can she be so sophisticated without smoking cigarettes? Easy. She is a girl with ashtray in her hair. Ashtray, the very essence of stale cigarette smoke. So now you can be a drag without even smoking. Ashtray, for the girl who's on her own and likely to stay that way.
If you smoke 20 a day, you're sending hundreds of pounds up in smoke each year. Daft, isn't it? You could spend it on a holiday or on the kids. Give up now. Haven't you coughed up enough? Maybe the budget didn't put cigarettes up this time, but if you smoke 20 a day, you're still sending hundreds of pounds up in smoke each year. Daft, isn't it? You could spend it on a holiday or on the kids. Give up now. Haven't you?
Just out of order. It gets on my nerves.
You know, it makes your breath stink. And, you know, it damages your health and wastes your money, so I don't really see the point of it.
My girlfriend used to smoke. When I used to kiss her, it tasted horrible. So I persuaded her to give it up.
Well, once you start smoking, it's quite hard to give up if you keep at it. It's childish. It's just killing yourself, really.
Well, they're like little babies, really. I mean, you know, you get this little baby sucking his dummy, you know, and here they are doing exactly the same thing, but with a cigarette.
Britain's first no-smoking generation? Sounds like it.
Smokers, I'm going to joke, basically.
Well, you can always hear them wheezing if they've been smoking for a long time in a bed like that.
Children do. They start smoking because they think they look big, but they don't.
Well, I started smoking because my friends did, but then I heard that it was bad for your health and that it could cause cancer and that, and your heart, so I stopped smoking in the end.
Heart disease, you can get heart disease if you're a heavy smoker. It's not difficult just to say, sorry, I don't smoke. You know, your friends, they'll be impressed by that, you know.
I don't think it's manly, no. I think it's, you know, you're a stronger person if you say no to a cigarette.
Britain's first no-smoking generation? Sounds like it.
This can give you lung cancer. But did you know what lung cancer looks like? This was a 30-a-day man. The lung's got a sort of dirty grey colour because of the tar and soot in the cigarette smoke. The white bit's the tumour, the cancer. He was 16 when he had his first cigarette. Same age as me. He thought it made him look grown up. I don't think there's anything very grown up about lung cancer.
Did you know that smoking can be just as bad for your heart as it is for your lungs?
The poisons in cigarette smoke can make you get a blood clot easier, and that can give you a heart attack. This smoker's just had his second heart attack. He's only 42, same age as my dad. My dad smokes, and I'm always on at him to give up. He tells me, stop nagging. All right, Dad, you stop smoking, and I'll stop nagging.
Did you know that cigarettes can make you lose a leg? Smoking can clog up the arteries in your leg. And if the blood can't get through, the leg just sort of dies. Happens to thousands of smokers every year. There's no cure. The leg has to be amputated. A lot of young kids start smoking because they think it makes them look good. Artificial legs don't look that good, though, do they?